Hello and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program with me, Mechjeb. Today I'm showing you one of my side projects. I wanted to build a Saturn V replica with mostly stock parts. And this is what we got, the Kerpollo XXI. It is built mostly out of stock parts. The only non-stock parts are the cargo hold fairings, made with Fairing Factory. The link will be on the link I give you in the description. And the other thing is a modded docking clamp, which also acts as a decoupler, but nothing else. And I edited the 4 outer mainsail engines to be non-gimbaling. Otherwise you would have to switch them off all the time manually. Yeah, some people of you might think, hey, why don't you continue your Duna interplanetary mission? I will continue that, but the launch phase angle, the phase angle of Kerbin to Duna is not right for a return right now, so I don't want to skip just half a year of in-game time. So I'm using that for some side projects, and this is the first. Okay, we're ready to go. Everything's set up. And let's go. Okay, this is a very, very heavy spaceship. As you see, launch mass was about 675 tons, which is pretty massive. At least for Kerbal Space Program. The height of the launch pad was 113 meters, which is, yeah, basically you can't build any higher. It is the maximum the vertical assembly building allows you. So I wanted to make the design of this rocket as close to a original Saturn V rocket as possible. So I'm using 5 engines for the first stage, 5 big mainsail engines, and these should represent the original F1 engines of the stage S1C from the first stage of the Saturn V and the Apollo configuration. You can, of course, fly this thing without Mechjeb, but I would not recommend it because, yeah, it is such a long rocket, which just makes it almost, it makes it a pain to steer. It's very, very unstable, especially beginning in this phase when, yeah, the fuel in the lower tanks is completely drained and all the weight is on top, and you have, yeah, it's just center of mass is just not perfect for this. Okay, our speed is barely at 100 meters per second, which is very slow launch, but we have still 500 tons to lift up into the sky. Thrust to weight ratio is 1.66. It's pretty low. A burnout will be in around 12 seconds. No, in 8 seconds, sorry. The atmosphere. Three, two, one. And stage 1 burnout. Surprise! Yes! You see correctly, we have second stage here. This should represent the Saturn V S2 stage. And I had one problem here. I could not find some engines fitting totally, because they should have been a little bit smaller than the mainsail engines, but I didn't want to use modded yeah, modded engines. I wanted to keep it as close with stock parts as possible. So I'm using the mainsails again to represent the J2 engines of the stage S2. So this stage should bring us up and make the gravity turn for us. We will not end up in orbit completely, as the original mission profile. It's a 3-stage to orbit design, which is when it comes down to fuel efficiency, just a total pain. So we're turning over right now. Everything's looking good, and it's time to... we're almost at 30 kilometers, so it's time to jettison our escape tower. Don't need it anymore. Everything's looking good. We're making some good progress here. And there goes the second stage. And now we are on stage 3, the S4B booster stage. Or it should resemble the S4B booster stage of the original design. With one mainsail and yeah, a lot of fuel. We have a delta V of around 2,000 meters in vacuum, and we need 1,100 meters in vacuum to transfer to the moon. So this will not only bring us into orbit, but this will be the stage which, after circularizing the orbit, which will bring us on course to the moon. First of all, yeah, we're still running on batteries, as long as the engine's not running, but we have enough battery power here, so that's not a problem. We have a delta V of 1,815 meters, or burn time, full burn time of 81 seconds left in this stage. Okay. Kilometers, time to circularize our orbit. So in the original mission profile now we would just orbit 2 or 3 times to check every electrical systems, etc. But let's assume we just got the go from mission control to shoot for the moon. So let's warp to the transfer point. Of course I could do this manually, but actually I want to build rockets and look how they fly under predefined launch profiles, etc. And that can be best achieved with Mechjeb because we get all the information needed. I don't want my mission to be dependent on how good I am with a joystick. Of course, sometimes I fly manually too, just for fun. But for testing out a spacecraft, I normally do it with the help of autopilots, because it's easier to make 5 identical test runs with Mechjeb than do it manually. Okay, there's the min, and burning. So we need around 700 meters per second. We have more than enough delta V in our stage. This was a very, very good launch this time. So it should be no problem. One interesting thing too, this booster also has a probe core attached, hidden under the shell, so after we detach it, we can just access this via the space center and set it on a collision course to Moon, or send it on a escape trajectory to the Sun like they originally did it with the Saturn V S4B booster. Okay, let's look at the map. Yeah, we've got a nice encounter, so let's warp a little bit. And that's enough. So we're a little bit away from Kerbin. So now it's time to detach our Kerpollo craft from the Saturn V replica rocket. We open up the fairings. Turn around. Oh, it's floating away. It's not so fine, but jettison the normally it should not turn away like that. We'll probably work on the ejection force of normally it doesn't do that, it just stays inside. It's a little bit bad now. Okay, now finally. So normally you can just pull it out straight away. It doesn't get a rotation. I don't know why that happened today, but that's just a typical effect when you want to show off. So just pretend that it didn't happen. Normally it would have been like something like this. So you just pull it out the shell and everything's fine. That would be the normal thing. And yeah, you can have a sneak look into what is inside these fairings. So we are on the way to the Moon. Our desired final periapsis after transfer to the Moon is -4. So, -5 kilometers, that's not so good. Let's activate our Moon engine, and of course shut down this engine. Okay, that's better. So, let's warp until... oh no. we have to do now, of course, is before we run out of energy, we want to extend our solar panels. And let's warp to the sphere of influence switch. And there it is. So look at the map. Periapse is at 20 kilometers. So I set it to 15. And let's warp to the periapse. There comes the bin. Yeah, I'm using a small engine here and an even smaller engine on the lander. To keep it from wobbling, this rocket was very, very hard, so I had to build many struts, etc. to get it working. Okay, let's circularize here, and this will be the last maneuver for today, I think. Quite a bit of delta V we have to burn through here. I think we need like something like 170 meters of delta V left inside this stage, so everything between 150 and 170 liters or units of liquid fuel should be enough. Oh, that's perfect. So this is more than enough. It's exactly half a tank. We used exactly half a tank to make our braking maneuver here. And the rest will be used to get back to Kerbin. But that's maybe part of episode 2. So thank you for watching, and I apologize, I really apologize for the bad pulling out of the lander, because I don't know why it moved inside. It could have just switched ships to stop it from moving, but yeah, sometimes this happens. Normally it looks nice and everything works fine, but sadly not today. Thank you for watching anyways, fly safe, see you next time. Matthias Weiss my name, and bye bye. And for the ones of you who are curious, a little Easter egg, I just wanted to strip the fairings real quick so you can see what's actually under the shell. I won't explain it today, so just enjoy what you're seeing.